Is the Matt Canada offense the worst in the NFL? Well, guys, we're going to find out. G'day, guys. Welcome back to Steeler Nation Australia. Man, it's bright and early, and there's some more. There's some more Matt Canada news. There's some more Matt Canada news. I'm not a big fan of the fella. I'm starting to think, well, last year, maybe it wasn't Big Ben's fault, him being slow in the offense and stuff like that. Because I'm going to show you some stats today that this offense is so poor. Even with 2 weeks in, it's so poor. So stick around for that. But firstly, I want to bring this up too. I want to bring up this comment. My good mate Pittsburgh Owen did a video on Pittsburgh Steeler Syndicate, and it caught my attention because I saw this little snippet. Jerry Dulac says, Mitch Trubisky said that if he doesn't have the freedom to call audibles on every play in the Matt Canada offense, right? The quote, we're still figuring that out when it's a good time for me to audible, he said. Trubisky is a 6-year veteran, right? That's correct. That call is absolute hogwash. How are you still figuring it out when to call an audible or have control or command over the offense 6 years in? And it's either so Matt Canada doesn't trust his quarterback to do anything. And I'm going to show you 5 sides today. So stick around for each one. And before I show you guys, please hit that like, hit that sub. I'm trying to get to 700. Would appreciate it. But the Matt Canada offense might be the worst in the NFL. And it's only through 2 games. But nothing gives me confidence that the Matt Canada offense will do any better. All right, we'll do any better. First of all, let's start with NFL team yards per game. So this is the offense. The Steelers are ranked 30th. And they have 255 yards per game in 2 games. It gives me no confidence, though, heading into the Browns. 255 yards. Do you think we're going to beat the Browns this week coming up? The Matt Canada offense with the screens, the reverses, the runs that run into no one, the receiving routes where 2 receivers crash into each other. And, of course, the fault lies on Trubisky as well. Trubisky's not finding the open man, but maybe he's not being coached the same way to find the open man in the deep route concept. These stats are deplorable. He may be the worst. He may be the worst in the NFL or one of. Let's move forward. NFL team yards per play. So on the offense, the Steelers are ranked 30th. 4.3 yards per play. And the highest per play was the Ravens at 7.7. So you're going to tell me the Pittsburgh Steelers, the old days with Hines Ward, Montavious Bryant, Antonio Brown, all those dudes, Heath Miller, the Steelers are ranked 30th. This Matt Canada offense is poor. And I think it's going to get shown out this coming Thursday night against the Browns. If Trubisky and this offense can't move the football down the field, they will lose, and they will lose by a lot. Let's go to the next one. NFL team average time of possession. This one is awful. Absolutely awful. The Matt Canada offense, and look, I've been talking about the Matt Canada offense all offseason. I've been waiting to see the screens, to see the motion, to the one-on-one matchups where you find your best player move against a linebacker. And you're just not seeing it. And you're just not seeing Pickens, get targeted down the field. You're not seeing Claypool get targeted enough as well. The offense is boring. The offense is stale. And as Steeler fans, we only get to watch our team 24 minutes on average per game. They rank 30th. You will not win football games if you hold the football for 24 minutes on average. You won't. There is no way. The Steelers are 1-on-1. We snuck away with a win against the Bengals, and we couldn't beat a Pats team that only scored 17. Next one. NFL team plays per game, right? These all go hand in hand together. The Pittsburgh Steelers are ranked 26, 59 plays per game. Okay? It's not the worst, but it's still pretty bad. Can't be doing that. You just can't be doing that. 26, 60 plays, and when they're getting 4.4 4.3 yards a play. It's not going to work out, right? And my last point why the Matt Canada offense is awful and maybe the worst in the league, and it's backed up by stats as well. I'm a big fan of stats, and we may come, in the next few weeks, after 6 weeks, we might come back to this video, and I might make a whole new one about this, right? Because I'm getting these from teamrankings.com. That's where I'm getting it from. NFL teams first downs per game, ranked 30th. They get 14.5 first downs per game. Now, the highest I saw, I think, was around 26 or 27. It doesn't matter, though. We're focusing on the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Steelers are ranked 30th first downs and 14.5 per game. That's what? Almost four first downs a quarter? Maybe? What's that? No, it's less. It's less than four. It's less than 4 first downs a quarter. That's bad. The Matt Canada offense may be the worst in the NFL. Man, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like I said in my previous video, are you happy with the Matt Canada offense? What needs to happen? Do they go out and fire Matt Canada? Now, I'll say one thing. I don't think they will. And there needs to be a bit of blame. I'm a Mike Tomlin supporter. I support Mike Tomlin as my coach. I really do. But there needs to be some accountability and some blame on Coach Tomlin. And there needs to be accountability and some blame Canada on his offense. Because all those stats I just showed you are absolutely awful. And if we go into this game versus the Cleveland Browns, the Steelers will lose. I'm already predicting them to lose. I won't give my score yet. I'll do my final preview the next day or two, or the next day, because it's coming up really shortly. But the Steelers will lose if they go into this game ranked 30th and most. It's awful. It's beyond awful. The Matt Canada experiment, it should be over. The Matt Canada offense, it's a dink and dunk. It's avoid the big plays. It's playing too safe. He even came out and said they're playing way too safe. They play safe. They're trying to not turn the football over, when in reality, they should be trying to score points. That's the nature of the game. You go out there to win. You don't go out there to fear. You do not do that. Anyways, guys, if you enjoy the content, hit that sub, hit that like, and I'll see you later.